But Jay, to give you an idea of what this DLC is, and the reason why I kept saying what I was saying, it's $10 to basically fight one boss all over and over again. It doesn't matter with the fact that it increases in difficulty over the week. It's literally the same boss.
Same fight over and over again.
It's basically the same fight over and over again
Um,
for $10. For 10 fucking dollars. And that's why I was reacting the way I was when he was saying that shit. That's why I kept saying like to you and stuff like that. This DLC is not good, bro. $10. He said it's just $10. I'm a bitch. Even if it is just $10 to you, it's $10 that could have went to some other DLC that would have been better than this one. To you, to you, to you, because he has a bias
eh,
towards. He has a bias.
cause he like Borderlands, huh?
No, he likes this version of Borderlands because it reminds him of D&D. And that's why I
Uh,
kept saying to you, it's good to you because like he told like that's he told me the last time we played was that was the reason why he really liked this Borderlands.
cause of Dungeons and Dragons.
Right, it's just like Dungeons and Dragons to him. Which like I say ain't nothing wrong with it, but at the same time we're not gonna sit here and act like we're not gonna sit here and act like this game like the DLC was good and it wasn't.
Y'all, nah, stop, chill out, y'all.
And it's like,
Come get the
long story
ball.
short, what I was trying to say was, before this DLC ever came out, people were talking about how this DLC could have literally been in the game. And $10 to fight one boss over and over again throughout the week.
Ain't worth it.
Yeah, this shit could have definitely been in. They could have already put this shit in the game. There wasn't no point in having this shit set up so that. Yeah,
Yeah,
there wasn't no
DS.
point in it. That's why everybody is talking shit about it. That's why everybody's upset with the DLC. It's only few people who's defending it. He's one of those few. Ain't nobody studying this damn game.
Cause he sure
Like,
love it.
don't get me wrong. The game fun as fuck. But $10 for what that DLC was? Hell no. If, like you said, some DLCs cost a certain amount and they not even worth it, this one is definitely not worth the ten
It's one
dollars
of
that they
those
said it
not worth
was.
it.
It's not worth $10, and that's what I was trying to tell him. He said, "Well, it's just $10. It's just $10. It's just $10 to you because you think it's worth it when it's not." I know. Go ahead and see what you're gonna say, cause
Yo,
I stayed going extra long because he was starting to get on my fucking nerves.
what's in
ten
your gas
dollars.
tank?
You can put $10 in your gas tank.
You
I
can
can
buy a
go buy
meal to
me.
eat.
I can buy me a meal to eat. I can get a two-piece breast dinner from Bojangles. I can get a lot of shit for
This nigga
ten
said
dollars and be
Bojangles.
for. I'm serious and be fulfilled. This $10 in this game for 10 minutes. It's $10 for 10 minutes of DLC. And then he said, "Well, I don't really blame them for. I believe it was 2K that told them that yeah, this is what y'all have to do." No,
Nah, that
I'm
ain't no
blaming
2K
them.
type of shit. 2K don't even have DLCs.
I'm blaming them for this shit because they the ones that sanctioned this shit. They done made all these other Borderlands games, and that DLC came out just fine. Why couldn't this one? No, it's them. It's them because people were complaining about this DLC before it even came out. Because when they introduced the trailer for the DLC, a lot of people was complaining about, well, wait a minute. If you're already introducing DLC this early, that could have been in the
In the
game
game for free, or at least
for
the
free.
first one should be free.
No, like if all of the if like, cause like he's putting a lot of hope in this, cause he's like he's talking about some shit that ain't happened yet, and I'm like, I'm not gonna judge, and I can't judge something that hasn't happened. But what I can judge is the fact that you basically got me spending $10 to fight one boss over and over again. It doesn't matter if the boss got harder, it's still the same fucking boss. It's the same boss. There are no extra missions that I can do. It's just me fighting that one bitch over and over again.
No side quest, no nothing.
No side quests. No side quests.
Hey, that
I
got me
basically,
fucked up.
I basically paid to fight one
Hey,
boss
there's a
over and
Loba
over
here.
again, and maybe a few extra guns and spears and armor and stuff to use. That's what my $10 went towards. And right, it's like there's no way you can be six. There's no way you can be 6'3". Like if that's the case, nigga, that means Vaughn,
You're
Maurice,
going up the
and
zip
this
line.
sales doctor been lying to their ass because I'm taller than all three of them. And Vaughn's 6'1".
No way in possible hell that they're that
But
tall.
at least I didn't get called Whoopi Goldberg this time, so making progress. Now I sound like Kevin Hart now. I take that. I would definitely take that. I don't like his ass either, but I take that. I take that with a whole lot of pride.
Not sure. I think someone's targeting me.
It's a step up from Whoopi Goldberg.
Healing up.
I still can't believe that nigga called me Whoopi Goldberg though. That bitch said I had no eyebrows, man. But he was like, oh, so you gonna say off bad? Hell yeah, bitch, because you wrong. You're not gonna sit here and say that he's only saying this DLC is fine is because he's biased towards this DLC. This DLC is trash. I was mad that I spent $10 on it. He said, well, it's just $10. That doesn't change the fact that it's $10 that I don't have no more. Well, what could you have done with $10? Bitch, I could have bought money on Warframe and got more uses out of it. There's plenty I could have done with that $10. I said, it's just $10. That was aggravating me too. That whole it's just $10 was aggravating me as well. Cause that shit was getting on my nerves. And I feel bad cause my friend bought the DLC for this shit. Needless to say, he's upset cause he paid for he paid the $30 for the DLC.
30? I thought it was 10.
I mean 30 for the season pass. It's like 30 something for the season pass. He said what? No, he said it was free. I'm like, well, no, you actually still paid for it, even if you bought the $100 one. You paid for this DLC. Yeah, you paid for this DLC. Regardless of what the fuck you talking about, you bought this shit. You paid for this damn DLC. Point blank, period. Yeah, that nigga was starting to get on my fucking nerves though. Oh,
Please, why didn't you take that fucking zip line?
Me and Maurice met him, I can't remember where me and Maurice met him at. But he was really starting to get on my nerves.
Round 2, beginning ring countdown.
That's why I'm so glad I had to get off my PlayStation, because I was getting ready to start cussing.
Y'all hit it?
I ain't want to cuss the bro out, but he was really starting to get on my fucking nerves, man.
Replicator dropping.
I'm like, bro, come on now, the shit don't make, it's fine that you like this game and you want to defend it. There's nothing wrong with it, but bitch, call a spade a spade. The DLC is trash. The DLC is fucking trash. I know and you know it too, you just don't want to admit it.
Let's run, fella. We finna run into some action.
The DLC is fucking garbage, yo. And they should be ashamed that they made this shit. And he gonna say, well, Borderlands 3 DLC wasn't good either, and that's why I kept saying to you, it wasn't good to you.
Enemy taken out.
Personally, I like this shit. And the DLC and their games actually gave you fucking side missions. I'm like, you can't sit here and justify paying that much money for a quest that don't even give for a DLC that don't even give you side missions to do.
Tripping. Tripping.
We don't got no new maps. It's all the same map. Nothing new is added to that. Um, no new enemies to fight. None of that shit. Now for $10, I'd be like, well, it's just $10. I can't expect them to have all that new shit in it. But hell, they could have at least gave us another storyline quest that we could do. They didn't even give us that. It's so much shit they could have did with this DLC. And just knowing that the same thing is gonna happen 3 more times. That's why I typed in the chat. I'm like, he's really defending this DLC. Like, man, come on now. Are they paying you to defend this
One
shit?
more over there.
It's like you said, he's one of those people is the reason why they get away with the DLC that they made. People like him is the reason why they get away with that shit. There's a reason why I haven't been playing this game. And that's one of the reasons why. The DLC got me upset. I spent $10 on that shit and got nothing out of it.
No, right here, y'all. Come finish this one person. One person. Nah. He's one person in my box. Now run. Now run. Get my shit and run. Grab my thing and run.
Right there, boy. I can't. Denzel ass don't never be on the map when I need him to be.
Did you pick up his banner?
Yeah.
Cool. Run, nerds. I'm right behind you.
I'm gonna deposit everything else into the
To your left,
to
dude.
the bank. You know what, I thought about something else too. It's like, it's always the afterthought that I be thinking about this shit and it pisses me off. I hate when people tell me, no offense, like, bitch, then you know you about to say something that you shouldn't be saying. Like, you know you about to say something that maybe you shouldn't say. They always are. They always are. My voice is fucking soft. There are men with soft fucking voices. We can't help that shit. That's how our vocal cords work. God damn. I can't help this shit. My voice is just soft.
Maybe.
Nigga, they ain't no excuse for that shit. I know you tried, but they ain't no excuse for that.
It's not. It's not.
Like, niggas got soft voices. I'm not the first and I'm not the last. That he's heard people with soft fucking voices before. Hell, like I said before, prime example and point, Mike Tyson. Listen to how he talks and look at how he looks. Them bitches don't match at all. Another example.
There was people fighting over that direction.
The dude Niz no name. The dude that Niz know that's named Tiny. Is that nigga Tiny? Well, there you go. Like, goddamn, boy. It's like, nigga, it is not that damn serious, yo. I promise you it's not. I wasn't even planning on playing this shit today. I was about to hop on Warframe. That shit don't make no fucking sense, boy.
I downed the hostile. Recharging my shield.
what's confusing me because the nigga has heard me talk before. This not our first time eating.
Be careful, Jay. We're just healing up. Just healing up.
Training is paid. Shields are depleted. Recharging.
Taking a moment to recharge my shields.
We're already in the next ring. Now, wait.
2 of their squads remain. Heads up. New kill leader.
Healing my hands. Hostile right here. One squad remains. Marking our surroundings.
New kill leader. Surely you can take the title from them.
Shit, man, what's the fucking wait for us?
That's game.
Hostile on Scotty.
Oh shit.
I assure we believe in the horrors of Valhalla.
Damn, J.K. got waiting for the week, boy.
Damage upon me. Bless me with sun. Heal my wounds.
Tell him again.
Where'd he
Jay,
go?
waiting
Where'd he go?
for-
Where'd he go?
Who,
Tell
me?
him
I'm up
again,
here.
Jay, waiting. Tell him again.
No,
Jay,
no, what about,
waiting for the week.
Contact with might be something good this
Yeah, look, climb up here, climb up here.
Tell them
There-
they
it's
men
a-
don't wait. They do.
Yeah.
Making
Ain't
contact with
really
enemy.
paying no mind to me.
Found by my hand.
Lord have mercy.
Marking our surroundings. Calling upon me.
Kill this bitch. Now there's one right here. Right here. Right here, look. Get me, Niz. Niz.
Broken enemy shield.
Turn around and get me. They better get off my ass, boy. I don't know. I see this shit a hell of a lot. I done died, came back, picked up some shit, killed some niggas, picked up that shit. Let's do this shit. Yeah, I did. I know. I'm sorry. I should just let you lose, man. Yep, I'm clipping that.